All right, with new reports of secret deals for Iran during the nuclear talks in the wake of the Iranian vessels harassing our Navy ships and a controversy over our Americans and a $400 million cash payment, General Jack Keane says it's no surprise more than half of Americans now believe the Iran nuke deal has made America less safe. General Jack Keane joins me now. General, are they right?
Oh, they're absolutely right, Trish. I mean, they're right on the money with this thing. This nuclear deal, whose intended purpose was to prevent the Iranians from ever having a nuclear weapon, as we are painfully aware of now, it permits them to have a nuclear weapon in 15 years, a threshold capability in 10 years, and equally disastrous, we're giving them $150 billion so they can return to their very aggressive behavior. And I think that is truly what has spooked the American people. You mentioned in the introduction, they're watching us harass our U.S. Navy ships in the Straits of Hormuz. They've seen the 4 missile medium ballistic tests that have gone off in the last year. They've taken the gloves off and they've returned to their very, very aggressive behavior, which makes the Middle East, and therefore us, more unsecure and less safe.
And do you worry, General, that we've basically given them effectively whatever they wanted? You know, I just spoke in an interview a short time ago again with Pastor Saeed Abedini, and we're going to run that next week on the intelligence report. But he once again confirmed to me he was one of the hostages that was held over there in Iran that was trying to get back to the U.S., that he was held and he was told that he could not leave until the plane with the money landed. He was told this by an intelligence official, and he thought, well, our government doesn't pay ransom. Why would they be doing that? But he firmly believes that it was, in fact, a case of ransom. I mean, as the Iranians continue to push this administration, and as this administration says, okay, here, whatever you want, are we setting an incredibly bad precedent for all future dealings there with the Middle East?
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, our Arab allies are so frustrated with us, Trish, having watched us bend over backwards to accommodate this nuclear deal and therefore make all accommodations and concessions to the Iranians over these last 8 years. It is just frustrating. They're fed up with us, and they're waiting for a new American president who they're hoping will be allied with them. But the truth is, it is clearly more dangerous. I mean, this idea that we would pay a debt of $1.3 billion that goes back to the Shah of Iran's time after 35 years of the Iranians sponsoring the killing of Americans for those years, and we would feel some obligation to pay that debt. That in itself is outrageous, and the $400 million is a part of that. None of this makes any sense.
Well, General, why do you think the president did it? Why was this so important to him?
He made it the centerpiece of his foreign policy initiative as President of the United States. He wanted to echo what Nixon had done, at least in talking to some of his advisors, Nixon had done with China. He thought it would elevate him to a very special status as being a president who changed the world to a certain degree, and wanted this rapprochement with Iran. And what he's really got, this is a rogue state, thugs and killers, and they're going to continue to do that, and the Middle East will suffer, and so will U.S. National security, and the American people's instincts they're right on it, Trish. They got it.
General, thank you so much. Scary stuff. We're going to be right back.
Good talking to you.